I've come to the realization that I started collecting the wrong armies when I returned to the hobby. Don't get me wrong, I love the Drukhari Thousand Suns. I think the model range is excellent, I really like the rules, I like playing them, and I do actually enjoy building and painting them. However, with the holiday break and having to deal with Nurgle, I've been able to do a few other things with the hobby, including building and painting the Squigs. And my god, they're a lot easier to deal with. There are some things that I knew about myself that I really should have taken into consideration when I started collecting Warhammer again. First of all, I'm very clumsy and impatient. Therefore, having to do any sort of difficult detail or fine parts of a model on a small model or a very detailed model means I'm going to make a lot of mistakes and also get very frustrated with it. The other thing I know about myself is my hands. They're not good hands. Long, gangly, bony, and just generally unsteady. These aren't exactly the hands of a master miniature painter. They're far more suited for stuff like playing video games, hunting small prey animals, and reaching the final Pringle of a Pringle can. They can certainly handle some models, like the bigger, bulkier models, like Squigs. Squigs are just so easy. Building them is like 3 pieces. You just take a sphere, get some teeth, whack them together, and you're done. Painting them, you're just painting a sphere. You're painting a red sphere, and then you're painting the teeth. And then that's it. It's so simple. The only issue I had with building them was this one piece here. For some reason, this individual tooth was just separate to all the rest of the teeth on all the rest of the faces. Why? It just makes no sense. All the other teeth are just built as one thing. Why is this one extra tooth just there for no reason? I've also built some of my sister's box that I got for Christmas. I've built more than Vala, I've built one of the Nundams. Nice and easy to build. They are bigger models, so a lot of chunky parts. But there's one part here that for some reason they decide to make you do in 2 pieces. It's the part here with the hand on the control stick that I guess controls the big arms. There are 3 parts to it. There's the arm, then there's the actual control stick that the arm attaches to, and then there's a 3rd piece that goes into the body. For some reason, they intend for you to glue that 3rd extra bit that goes into the body onto the other parts of it. Again, why? Now, you might be already in the comments saying, well, it's because of the molding process and they have a way of working out what goes where and they couldn't possibly do it. Except it's only on one arm. The other arm is perfectly fine. It does all of it at once. And I challenge you to tell me that this fleur-de-lis is required to be separate from these 2 halves of the shoulder. You have to glue the fleur-de-lis onto one half of the shoulder before putting the 2 halves of the shoulder together. Why? Why is the fleur-de-lis not molded into the shoulder? It's so... The point here being that, again, my hands, not good. I'm impatient and make a lot of mistakes. So why the fuck did I decide to collect Drukhari Thousand Suns? I've mentioned before trying to put guns on with 2 arms and having to get the gun to attach to both arms and the shoulders always causes me problems. So trying to do that on the tiniest of models with these thin, wiry Drukhari is so annoying. So to top it all off, my favourite part of Drukhari is the witch cult. Witch cult fashion is apparently just the most heinous thing in the world. It has both boob windows and under boob. Trousers have holes in the side. Just make a decision. You can have cleavage or you can have underboob. Don't have both. And for God's sake, repair your trousers. And finally, if you want to be a Scourge, cool, attach the wings. But don't attach the weird little toe claws on the end. Just wear boots with a hook on it like the other friends. Come on now. You're just being ridiculous. Now, I was thinking about this a bit more, and I thought, okay, so I come back to the hobby after 15 years not in it. The Drukhari look cool. I'll pick them up because I think they're cool. That's fine. I obviously wasn't aware of how much difficulty I would have in painting and building them, but, you know, at least I made no mistake, I can learn from it. So a second army, something bigger, something with a few more flat panels, something a little easier, something Space Marine-y. So out of all the possibilities, of all the sub-factions, of all the chapters in both Chaos and Space Marines, I chose Thousand Suns. The one army with infinite gold trim. And I'll forget about trying to do those crests with the blue and yellow stripes. I mean, you're having a laugh, right? I'm never going to be able to do that. I don't regret picking these armies up. I just think, if you're a beginner, like I was, don't pick these armies up. Pick something easy. I guess my question to you is, what was your first army? And do you regret, or do you actually enjoy that first army? Do you still have that first army? Or have you potentially sold it? Or did you ever never finish it? Let me know in the comments below your experiences, and that'll be it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoy this, please go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.